What's up, Leo? This is going to be your love check-in for the next 2 weeks. This is for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. All the info for that is in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me at the moment. If you would like to explore your options, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 if you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Leo, we're going to do the usual person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome based on the current energies for the next 2 weeks. I say that to anyone that's new because on this channel, I infuse manifesting the universal law of assumption and mindset into all of my content, which means my tarot readings on my channel are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Leo, have selected, are manifesting, have manifested out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Your desires are meant for you. Circumstances do not matter. Everyone is you pushed out. You absolutely can have anything you want. So if you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Leo that you're being, and a reselection through selecting new dominant thoughts and assumptions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please look at my other content. And I also like to give you tips as I go. Okay, Leo, let's see what's going on. The person on your mind, how are they feeling about you? 7 of Pentacles. Working on a foundation. There's 9 of Cups in the reverse. Leo, that sometimes can be a bit overindulgent behavior or selfishness. And we've got the Judgment card in the reverse. That's the shadow judgment energy. So maybe there's been a little bit of tension around selfishness or being more selfless in a situation, because the Judgment card in reverse is shadow judgment energy, so this can be kind of judgmental. Maybe you've had tension with this person. Let me have a look. Death card's in the reverse. It goes a little bit round and round, so something needs to be transformed here. 10 of Wands, burdens weighing on the situation. There's that Judgment card in the reverse, guys. Okay, so this is also maybe indecision, so things go a little bit round and round. There's a dynamic going on, obviously, and there is burdens on the situation. The selfishness could come from maybe there's a lot of burdens and there's a feeling like someone's carrying more weight than the other, and that could cause some reactivity. And I'm going to get more cards to get more clarity. The Sun card, it is a happy card, Leo, and it's actually your energy. It's slightly dull though when it's in the reverse. So whatever these burdens are, and this round and round energy is obviously dulled the happiness just a little bit. So let's get more. And then the Hermit card's in the reverse with a Page of Cups and a 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. That makes a lot of sense. So there's a wanting to come in, Page of Cups, and make an offer, maybe apologize, because it looks to me like some kind of a situation where things are going round and round, where there's questions around reciprocity, equal give and take. Okay, so there might be a feeling of wanting to establish reciprocity. Are we on the same page? You know, someone might feel like they're giving more. Leo, I mean, they could feel that way about you. You could feel that way about them. That could be what goes round and round. There could be outside burdens, so it could be hard to find the balance. And then that causes a dulling to the happiness and withdrawal energy. They want to come out of withdrawal energy and they're coming in to make a loving offer, an emotional offer. Some of you children or a child is in the mix, so that's causing responsibility, not all of you, but a Page of Cups, that could be it. So let's have a look at this 10 of Wands. I mean, 10 of Wands and Death card in the reverse is also unfinished business, which could be outside of your connection and doesn't have to always be a person, like a romantic. It could be unfinished business, tying up loose ends, connected to financial, career, responsibilities, something like that, okay? So let me have a look at what this 10 of Wands is. Oh, 3 of Cups is in the reverse. Something maybe to do with outside energies. Now that could be exes. If there are children in the mix, there also could be this selfish energy. You're not really taking care of responsibility because you're spending too much time focused on other people. 3 of Cups in reverse could be unhealthy friends or people in the mix, or having too much fun. I mean, I saw that Nine of Cups in the reverse when I was opening, and that can be overindulgence, partying, having fun, selfishness, self-serving behavior. So this person, it looks like there's wanting to make a gesture. Could be a bit of a withdrawal or an iciness energy between the two of you. And there's a Page of Cups. So to me, that's like, okay, I want to come in maybe and apologize or make a gesture. Yeah, Six of Swords is in the reverse. So if there's a pullback, there's a return. Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to disconnect completely from you. Some of you, there's been travel, or you're dealing with a person over water. That could also be causing indecisiveness and round, and that could be a burden in moving ahead. That's, for some of you, that's the story, okay? Tell me about this Three of Cups in the reverse. Empress card, some of your mother figures playing into it. I said to you, like, the burden could actually be like an ex, and there could be financial responsibility tied to that. Or there's indecision now, but there's a Page of Cups anyway about like moving things along and nurturing the connection. Or there could be indecision about, say, if you are in some kind of a commitment with this person, all the burdens and responsibility or selfishness and not really reciprocating properly has caused round and round energy. But the intention here would be about like maybe having children and expanding and growing the connection. I mean, round and round, I keep saying, the World card's in the reverse. So there's cycles here between the two of you. So something needs to be transformed. Tower card, big shifts and changes. This person wants to come in. So it's also perhaps if there's been indecision about taking things to the next level or nurturing the connection, and there's been blow-ups or a little bit of coldness, like withdrawal energy. This could be a really big shift, but a positive shift, trying to close out an old cycle between the two of you. Be more selfless, right? Like focus on reciprocity, invest in the connection, because Judgment card in the reverse, firstly, there could have been judgmental energy. You're not prioritizing me, the connection, etc. Also, other energies could be playing into the mix that are stalling, making a decision on the way forward, the burdens, as I explained. But this is like a tower, what's not working must go. So I do think that there's big change coming through, and confidence and strength, Two of Cups, okay? And there's you, Leo, again, with the Chariot card, to move things in a positive direction. And if you are at a distance, this could be about discussing a move or a relocation or something like that. That could be a burden, I explained. Or this person could be planning a trip and wanting to move towards you. But either way, this is steering things in a positive direction and moving away from what's not serving, whether that is unhealthy third parties, overindulgence, selfish behaviors, lack of reciprocity, coming to the end of like dealing with burdens, dealing with responsibilities, and stopping this round and round between the two of you, okay? Because there is joy and happiness here. And there is a Two of Cups, which is relationship and soul connection. Let's get to you, Leo. I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. I would say though, anything that you want to, first of all, if it doesn't resonate, fuck it. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Secondly, if it does and you want to tweak anything, you also can, because you manifest it all. Okay, guys, my regulars know what I mean. So what are you feeling, Leo? Seven of Swords. It's on the bottom of the deck. I don't know, partly you're like not necessarily trusting the situation. I mean, I have this Three of Cups in the reverse and the Judgment card. You could feel that the focus has not been enough on the situation. And so there could be some trust issues there. I wasn't really getting playing around so much. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, you want things to shift. You might feel that this is a very like destined connection. And Six of Wands, you want success. You might want a little bit more attention or validation. And that could be the issue, Leo. If you want it, you just, first of all, this looks like big, nice changes. But even then, Leo, you're going to get an even better result if you hold this person dominantly in the assumption, of course, they shower me with love and attention. I'm all they think about, etc., etc. Okay, that's like, you know, be in that end, be the version of Leo that gets the attention you want. Empress card's in the reverse, Leo. So something for you, it's like you felt like you've been questioning or not trusting that this can grow and expand in the direction that you wanted to. Also could be challenging your self-worth issues. If you feel like this person not really prioritizing you. Temperance card, it's been testing your patience. There's something about these burdens, it's been testing your patience in a bit of indecision and round energy. Yeah, round and round, back and forth energy, difficulty with prioritizing, work-life balance issues, financial responsibilities, okay, as well. Like I said, money in versus money out, that could be a factor. There could be codependent third parties, even family, mother figure, something like that. Let's have a look. 5 of Swords is in the reverse. You have had a clash with them, Leo, but you want to get past that clash, okay? You've got the Lovers card in the reverse. Strong soul connection, but sometimes you feel like it's one-sided. There's something here about mutuality and like reciprocity, okay? And then you've got the Tower in the reverse. You're feeling like there's an impending tower. Something needs to fucking change, right? Because you're a bit exhausted and tired of it. Now, Leo, I encourage you, the Tower in the reverse to me can be an internal shift. I say either way because I adopt law of assumption. No one to change but self, and then dominant thoughts and assumptions about person who must reflect it back. They must. They don't have free will in each version of Leo and your reality, okay, which is beautiful. It's very empowering. It's not manipulation. But if you have a Tower in the reverse, what's not working must go is you feeling like questioning, is this one-sided? Maybe not feeling worthy, not feeling loved, not feeling chosen, prioritized. Okay, so be the version of Leo. No, I am absolutely loved and prioritized. They absolutely feed them a new script. They absolutely love and prioritize me. Either way, there's a Tower coming through here anyhow, and you would have been manifesting that. But this little Tower thing, you're like maybe a bit frustrated that things are happening not quickly enough, but everything's in the now. I explained that in the opening. So be in the now. Okay, it's in this check-in, it's happening anyway, but you want to have it perfect and in the now, and you also don't want to shift in and out of states, guys. So you can also walk away from this reading and like completely, as soon as you with a new thought, you're already on the train into a new state, guys. You've already shifted into that reality where you have what you want or more of what you want, the desired result, the desired end. So put yourself in the end. But this seems to be on a spiritual level, guys. What's been reflected back to you and frustrating is this feeling of self-love. Okay, not feeling enough or not feeling chosen, not feeling prioritized. And it's caused frustration. Temperance is the healing energy. So focus on self-healing, not healing your inner child, guys. Not doing tons and tons of self-concept work, but self-concept here would be, I am version of Leo that's loved, adored, chosen. I get everything that I want. Of course they love me. Of course I have it. Whatever it is, your end that you're manifesting, okay? What else do we have? Yeah, 5 of Wands is you're feeling like you need to compete or fight. You've had maybe conflict with this person, or you feel like you have to fight for attention, or there's outside interests or competing interests. So Leo, get rid of that story. We have an Emperor here. Emperor and Empress. Beautiful. So you do see this person as a counterpart for those of you for whom this reading is, okay? And this is a beautiful, upright, balanced pair. So it seems to be that there's tensions though, around getting the reciprocity. Maybe there's a mutual tit for tat feeling like you're not appreciating me, and then there might be some self-indulgent seeming behavior or questions around other influences that then cause judgment. So fuck it in a bucket and just don't focus on the seeming obstacles, burdens, or any of the conflict or tension that's happened before. What must change is the story. Focus on the preferable story and they will show up as the more preferable version. They seem to be shifting anyway, but it looks to me, Leo, this is a spiritual pair. It's also husband and wife, mother and father, not gender specific, but the clashes here and tension seem to be around some kind of competing interests or maybe outside influences, not romantic, but maybe ties, exes, parents, family, friends, selfish behavior because like friends in that way, like not being responsible, something like that. Yeah, 10 of Cups is in the reverse. Hangman's in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles. You still want to hold on, but it's triggering an insecurity. The 10 of Cups in the reverse. Sometimes you doubt that this can lead to your 10 of Cups, which is your happily ever after. Although I did say to you, it is available to you, but something does need to shift. And it is testing your patience. If this person said, oh, this indecision going round and round, I have so much responsibility, I don't know if I'm ready to like get married or for children or for a relocation or whatever. They seem to be changing anyway, Leo, but I don't give a shit if in the recent past anyone said that if it came out of their mouth, I'm not ready. You still manifested that. They're your projection in any moment. So don't cling to old versions of people or stories, okay, as fixed. Circumstances don't matter, okay? They were the manifestation of yesterday's thoughts and assumptions, conscious or unconscious, okay? Watch my other content if you're new, all right? So the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. So you want to come unstuck. Four of Pentacles, you want to hold on. Sometimes you feel like this person's not giving you everything. So affirm that they're giving you everything. They're giving you your Ten of Cups. The Hangman in the reverse. You want to come unstuck. You've been 1 foot in, 1 foot out sometimes, maybe, or unsure. Be sure. You choose who chooses you. The version that loves you and is in a committed relationship, gives you your happily ever after, exists. It's a state, okay? Now, also, the challenges could be for some of you, family. That's the competing interests, like outside their family, your family clashing, or children. And some of you, this internal tower on a spiritual level is you have an insecurity or a fear of not really being chosen and enough coming from family. It's like a wound. But you don't need to, like I said, if you want to, guys, go do shadow work and heal your inner child. Heal. Or you have an assumption this person needs to heal. Fuck that in a bucket, guys. If you want to, though, select version of Leo that has a perfect self-concept. You've always felt loved, chosen, adored, respected. You never have to compete for love. Anyone you love dotes on you, loves you 1,000 times more, gives you exactly what you want, etc., etc. Look into self-concept and all of that. But you don't need to wait for this person to shift and change. Just change, okay? You and your perception of them, dominant thoughts and assumptions. Give them a new role. Now, Four of Pentacles also can be jealousy issues. Some of you, there's outside jealous third parties, family members or people. Oh, there's just jealousy, like you're not giving me the attention. So if you want more attention, affirm for that. Or if you've had a row or conflict and you mutually feel that way and it's causing conflict, go to the end. We have a perfect relationship. They're so loving. I'm their only priority. I'm all they think about. I mean, in consciousness, guys, we're not trying to shift and manipulate people. We select new version with the mind and they show up, okay? Leo energy, Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, double Scorpio, triple Scorpio actually, if I didn't say that. Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio again, guys. Pisces, Aries. What does this person want in the next couple of weeks? Oh, and Taurus, Libra. Okay, what else? What does this person want? Yeah, evolving and growth. Next phase, releasing the past. Releasing the past is baggage that's been holding this back. Like I said, some of you it's exes and it's children, or it's family members or tensions that have caused row or selfish behavior. Tower, they want to change things. It does say healing in a child, next phase, evolving and growth. So what do they want? Healing in a child. Okay. Sure, that's great in this check-in, in this timeline. What about, they don't need to heal. We're both perfect. We're healed. Their behaviors will change, guys. They will even parrot what you want them to say. We have engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union. This is what they're moving towards. Grounding, stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. That's their focus. So that's pretty fucking good, isn't it, Leo? Okay, so take anything you don't want and just fuck it in a bucket. Or go look more into Law of Assumption or my content or other coaches to give you some techniques or just to learn about the law. Expression of love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. I told you that there's a big shift happening, so if there has been burdens or cycles, either way in this check-in, this looks amazing, okay, and great if that's what you've been manifesting. Big shifts, positive shifts. But you've manifested it all, Leo, so, you know, you have all the power, all right? Hope that resonated for some of you, and I intend that it was helpful for some of you, and I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.